much indeed for asking me to come back. It's great to be here and great to see so many people here campaigning to stop Brexit. There are around me a whole lot of posters, and I've been very impressed by them. I'm also aware that a number of you in the audience can't actually see them. Will all those people who've got a handmade poster just put them up so I can read them? We go. Let's stop it. Brexit is xenophobia. Brexit is nationalism. We love the EU. Where's control when you need them? Poor control when you need them. Stop Brexit. Cancel Brexit. Use the money for the NHS. Particularly impressive. Angels for Europe. Exit from Brexit. Exit from Brexit. And there was one down here a moment ago that said, I may only be for, but I know Brexit doesn't add up. Look everybody, we're only 12 months from ending negotiations on the theoretical timetable. That is because 6 months is required for all the 27 EU parliaments and the European Parliament to agree to the terms. On the current progress, there is no way that that can be achieved. And you only have to look at what is happening now. Over the last few days, we have seen the pound go down again against the euro, putting up prices for people in this region in our shops. We have had the Chancellor of the Exchequer talk about Europeans being our enemy, later retracted. Look everybody, Europeans are our friends and our colleagues. He later retracted the remarks, but it struck me as a means of trying to placate the rabid Tory right. Look, in the Commons, there was due to be the start of committee stage on the bill next week. It got suspended a couple of days ago. Why? Because there are 300 amendments put down, quite a lot supported by Tory backbenchers. There is no way the government's timetable can be met, which gets second reading to the House of Lords around Christmas, on current progress. And yet, this is about taking back control. Well, if you want to take back control, I say to the government, give Parliament the time to debate the issues. And we see alongside all of this that the negotiations are stalling. And they're stalling because the British government has not got a clear view of what it is trying to achieve. And then to cap it all, last week there have been around 50 separate surveys done, impact assessments, on what the impact will be on the constituent parts of the United Kingdom, including the northeast of England, and then on most of our sectors. And the government has refused to publish that work. The British public has a right to read the impact assessments the civil servants have produced on the impact of Brexit. And we shall be calling in Parliament for the government to publish them. The Prime Minister told us a year ago that Brexit means Brexit. A few days ago she said, given a vote Remain versus Brexit, she might vote Remain. It is very clear to me that the Prime Minister does not know what she should be thinking and is more motivated by the crisis in the Conservative Party than she is by doing the right thing by Britain. And we are now on a cliff edge. It is a crisis. There are so many different aspects of it that require to be agreed. things like the border with the Republic of Ireland, things like all the money that comes to this region. And if you've not got this very, very good leaflet, please read it. But let me just explain to you that farming in the North East gets £800 million in EU grants in the period set 27 to 2013. Michael Gove has made it clear that there will be a wholesale review of how those grants operate in future. We receive over £500 million from the European Regional Development Fund and the European Social Fund. Will the government guarantee that money for the North East of England? We have a dependency on exports from this region within the EU and the single market. Half of our exports go to the European Union and its single market. And £1.1 billion has been invested here by other EU countries over the last 5 years. Now look, Brexit would be an act of self-harm. I have been in politics for nearly 50 years, and I have been an ardent campaigner for greater European Union integration, for working with other people, for getting on with other people, for welcoming EU citizens to our city and region. And surely, we don't want to be sitting allowing Brexit to happen, which is going to make our country and our region significantly poorer. Thank you, and keep campaigning.